tied the final in this one. They are now 34-21. Dustin May gets his third win, allowed 3 runs in his 5 innings, season high, 9 strikeouts. Max Muncy goes 2 for 4, his 4th home run, 3 RBIs, even stole a base in this game. Shohei Ohtani 1 for 3 with his 20th homer, and Michael Conforto 2 for 3 with his 3rd home run of the season. Here's what's ahead on the schedule. You've got Getaway Day in Cleveland tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. start time, Jerry. Weather permitting, it means we're on at 9:30.
Got it.
Then the Dodgers come home for a World Series rematch this weekend with the Yankees. All of those on national TV. Monday, the Dodgers return the favor with the Mets. It'll be a 4-game NLCS rematch. Shohei Ohtani becomes the major's first player to reach 20 home runs this season. Also earns a place in franchise history. More reaction coming up after the Dodgers beat the Guardians 9-5. Junior moment of the game, Nomar. It is Shohei Ohtani with his major league leading 20th home run of the year.
He sees, gets a breaking ball, stays back on it, and drives it the other way. I mean, just a pretty swing. I mean, look at that. Look at the way the upper part of his body stays back, stays closed. Even if the hips stay open, he still knows it's like a coil as that front side stays closed, and then he releases.
54 home runs last year for the Big Show. He's on pace for 59, Jerry. His 13th home run here in the month of May.
If this dude ended up getting 60 homers and he's pitching in the second half, I mean, he's already doing all-world stuff. We got to go access 360 and break down this home run. Listen, he does so many amazing things. To be able to go oppo taco here is, I can't believe I'm going to say it, it's almost surprising, but it's not. It's a breaking ball or a cutter the other way, high, towering drive over that left field wall. Look at him stay square, and he's able to get extended. How is he able to get extended? Because he stays back and fires those hands and hips in unison. That's how he's able to get so much power. I just love his approach. Understanding, you know what, I'm going to shoot the ball the other way, but if he makes a mistake, I can drive over that wall over 362 feet. He's smiling because he realized, okay, I know I'm good. I know I'm one of the best baseball players ever. But sometimes he surprises himself because, as you know, that's a big wall, okay? And it's a long way. To go that way, pretty impressive.
It was really impressive.
Well, and Shohei Ohtani is now homered in 3 consecutive games, Nomar, for the 2nd time this month. So this guy, we know he hits it in bunches, and he's been doing that.
I mean, don't be afraid. Let's go 4. I'm just saying. I mean, why not, right? He's already done that. So, no, and listen, he looks unbelievable. And really last couple of games, getting him on the board early. But at the same time, you know, they're trying to figure out, do we have to intentional walk? You want intentional walk to get to Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman? And the other thing is when you get guys on base in the bottom of the lineup. That's what was great about that at bat. You pitch to him because you're like, man, Tommy Edman's already on base. What am I going to intentionally walk Shohei to put a guy in scoring position? So now you have to pitch to him, and he does damage. This is why getting guys on base in front of them, man, will capitalize on the mistake.
What's insane about this, okay, unlike last year, this year he's on a pitching program. He's throwing 2 bullpens a week. He has a light bullpen. Then he still has his throwing program. He has to get to the stadium early. And then he has a bullpen session which maxed out, or he's facing live batters as we've seen. For him to have the strength and the concentration to go out there and continue to perform as a leadoff hitter, like I said, if this dude hits 60 home runs and then is pitching the way he's going to be pitching, I'm doing 60 push-ups. And 60 push-ups for 60 homers. That's a lot of push-ups, John.
And let's not forget, and a new dad. All of that.
There it is right there. Daddy's strength.
Dad's strength.
Impressive.
Let's go back to Cleveland. Hear from Max Muncy right now with Kirsten in the media. Here's stats. Most home runs in franchise history before the month of June. Look at Shohei Ohtani right up there with Belly, and he has 3 more games to go here before the 1st of June. Raul Mondesi back in 1999 had 18 homers, and then Jock Max Muncy a couple years ago. And the Hall of Famer Roy Campanella did it 17 times as well. Let's go back to Cleveland after a 9-5 Dodgers win. Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
Dave, we obviously see how hard Michael Conforto has been working, and you recently said that you were talking with the hitting coaches, that something had clicked for him as of late, just for him to get the results today. How encouraging is that for you and also for him, even though he is a veteran in this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really, I'm sure it was a weight off his shoulders to be able to contribute offensively. I thought the at-bats that he took today using the big part of the field. I thought the swing looked much better. The bat stayed in the hitting zone much longer. And to get a base hit, to also hit the homer, I really like what I saw, and it's good to see that the work is paying off.
Would you say you found just in these last 2 games you're seeing kind of this, how this team is constructed and the makeup of the group, you're seeing it actually play out in these 2 arguably complete baseball games from these 2 wins?
Yeah, I do. I think that up and down the lineup, I thought we took some really good at-bats, and Bybee is a really good pitcher, and for us to get to him the way we did, certainly get the pitch count up in that 2nd inning, and then do what we did against the bullpen was very good to see. And it is something, shows what we potentially can do as an offense when we put a team approach together. And I thought Dustin did a really nice job making sure he got through that 5th inning. And so that was really good. He made the one bad pitch to Schneemann, but outside of that, I thought he threw the baseball really well. Got another win for him, for us, and I thought Jack and Ben were fantastic again tonight.
How much does it add when Michael and Max can kind of contribute like they did tonight at the bottom of the lineup?
It does. It's big. Certainly not having Will in the lineup tonight, but for Max to do what he does, I think he's been trending in the right direction, and then obviously hitting a homer tonight. And then, Tommy against right-handed pitching should be very good, and I think that we're seeing a lot of signs of life, and it just adds that length that we expected, coming into the season.
Unfair that Shohei can miss-hit a ball the other way and still get a home run. Did it look like it was miss-hit to you?
It wasn't flushed, but it was spun the right way, and it's just one of those balls that when he hit it, it just kept going like a helium ball. And it is true that he has a lot more margin for error than everyone else on the planet. I think maybe him and Judge.
He's at 13 home runs this month. It's been a streak like that. What does it look like? What is he doing?
What he's doing is he's swinging at his strikes, and he's taking balls that are not in the hitting zone. And I think that if you look at that stretch, he's walking a lot more too. And so, when he's willing to take the walk and be ready to hit and balls in his hitting zone, that's where you see kind of the slug and when he gets on a tear.
Usually power-wise, we don't see this from him until June or July. Was there something that you saw maybe in spring training that power-wise he'd be at 20 at this stage?
No, nothing I saw. I do know that he's just been much more disciplined in the strike zone. So, but outside of that, I don't know the reason behind it.